Welcome to Little Steps, Big Gains and the 15-day Strength and Posture Challenge with a pillowcase. Welcome to day one. It is amazing you're here. Even if you're just trying today to see if it's the right challenge for you, I'm so happy that you're checking this out. Now, before we ever begin any of our sessions, we just stop and be so proud of yourself for coming, showing up, and trying this today. The strength and the determination that you have for being here. Then let's jump in and get started. All right, before we jump into our warm-up, just a reminder, if you haven't watched the welcome video, you can find that linked below. It's just a few minutes. But as a quick reminder, the one piece of equipment you need is a pillowcase. It could be a standard pillowcase. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. With the pillowcase, what we're going to do, please, is you're going to take it and you're going to take the open end, so the end that you would normally open, and tie a knot. And maybe you need someone to help you with this, and that's okay. So I'm just going to kind of square it up so that it's equal. I'm going to take the end of it and I'm going to just try to tie a simple knot. I'm like, it's simple and I'm confused with it. Okay, so a simple knot, and try to make your knot at the very end of the pillowcase. The further to the end of it, the better, okay? So it is a pillowcase with a knot. This is the only piece of equipment we need. Next, anytime we pull out the pillowcase, which is 3 exercises per each round. As a reminder, there are 3 rounds of exercises. Each round has upper body exercise, lower body, posture, and coordination. For the pillowcase ones, there's 3 exercises I'll walk you through of each round. They can always be done in standing if you like. Just put your safety first, okay? So if we pull out the pillowcase, feel free at that point to stand up. Hold on to something if you need to hold on, but put your safety first. Now for the rest of us, I'm going to do this in sitting because it is so good for us. We need our core, our posture, and we could do it in sitting to really activate that. And research supports that even doing sitting core posture exercises can affect our balance because it helps us more upright. It can improve our walking. So you don't have to stand up to improve your balance. But I offer that to people who really want to try standing. Just put your safety first and foremost. For all of the exercises, please do them in a pain-free range of motion. So if anything causes you pain, don't do it, or modify. So for example, if I'm doing an arm circle and it hurts to go up here, I'm going to go lower, or I'm just going to go ahead and maybe just kind of go give it a break and do the other arm. Modify. Don't hold your breath. If you hold your breath, count out loud so that you're not holding your breath. And then finally, there are going to be a lot of modifications because everybody is doing their own thing. This is going by time. Every exercise is 1 minute. So everybody's going at their own pace, their own resistance, and modifying. Everybody is. There's a lot of repetition every session, okay? And that's really to help it sink in, and for people who take those breaks between each day, kind of reels them back in. All right? That being said, let's start our warm-up. For our warm-up, we have 2 exercises. The first one is our cross body stretch. So we're going to take our arm, and guess what? We're going to put it across our body, just like this. Our second arm is going to come from the bottom at our elbow. It's not coming on top. Arm is across, the second one is at the elbow, and it's going to gently pull it across our body. Hence the cross body stretch. Now, every day we do this because what we are stretching out is what's called our posterior capsule. In other words, the back of our shoulder here. For our shoulder, we have a ball and a socket, okay? And if the back of the shoulder is tight, it's going to shove that ball forwards, okay? So we have this ball. If it's tight, it's going to go and it's going to shove it forwards. And if it's forwards, what happens when you lift it? It hits the top, and we get rotator cuff injuries and tendonitis and neuropathies, all these things that happen in the front where it's impinging. And so therefore, what we're doing here is we're stretching out the back of our shoulder. So important for all of us. Okay? Whew. Switch sides. So arm is across, other arm is on bottom. It's grabbing the elbow and it's gently pulling us across. Now, if you don't feel this, maybe you're already pretty loose. I feel it in my right shoulder, not as much in my left. So everybody feels it a little bit differently. Try to sit up tall. Try your best for all of these exercises. They could be very confusing. Just try your best, okay? I want to tell you 4 words I want you to remember, please. Your best is enough, okay? So you're trying your best, you're getting 2 of the components and screwing up on the 4th. That's okay. Your best is enough here. You're doing everything you can do. And for that, be proud of yourself. Okay? Whew. Second exercise, or stretch, or warm up, I should say, for each day is our good morning stretch, okay? So for our good morning stretch, our hands are together and we breathe in as we go up. And we breathe out as we go out, around, and back. And we're gonna go slow. This isn't fast. So go ahead and continue that. And what we're doing here every day is the muscles in the front of our chest that attach from the sternum to our shoulder. When they get tight, they pull it, right? And the back muscles get weak. So what we're doing is we're stretching the front and strengthening the back. So it's a stretch. And when I say strengthen, we're actually kind of warming it up, okay? Opening, go within a pain-free range, okay? So if something causes pain, modify or don't do it. All right, every day we have 3 rounds, 5 exercises a round. We've got this. Let's get started. Round 1, we have 5 exercises. Each one is about a minute per arm, okay? It's always gonna be the same time frame. 15 exercises total, 3 rounds, okay? You've got this. Now, we are going to do a set and press. So, what we're gonna do is take our pillowcase and try to bring your arms at shoulder width, so they're lined up with your shoulder. So don't bring them in, and if your pillowcase is extra long, you don't need to bring it far out, just shoulder width, okay? Now for all of these set and press, what I mean by set is we take our shoulder blades and squeeze them. Like I put an egg between your shoulder blades and you're squeezing it, okay? We're not going up, we're going back and down. Set. So we have our pillowcase, bring it close to your body. Don't bring your elbows up and don't tuck them down. Halfway. Set your shoulder blades, so squeeze your shoulder blades and then pull the pillowcase. So let me repeat that. It is a set or a squeeze and then a pull. And you're pulling your pillowcase like you're ripping it, okay? But shoulder blades and then pull. That's hard, try your best. Try to keep the tension as you, let me show you from the side, as you bring your pillowcase straight forwards and straight back. So squeeze, pull, press. Okay, now we're gonna do every exercise for 1 minute. It stays the same, okay? So let's do it together. Try your best. So squeeze, pull, press. Do not hold your breath. If you're holding your breath, count out loud. So count, go 3, so that you're not holding your breath. Try to tighten your core muscles if you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades, pull that pillowcase apart. If this is easy, pull it harder. If this is difficult, take away the tension. Go slow though. So if this is easy for you, do not go fast, go slow. So instead, if it's easy, pull harder. Everybody's going at their own pace. Some people are doing 3 of these. Some people are doing 12. One more, okay? Oh, fantastic job. Once again, everybody's going at their own pace. Maybe you're doing 1 and then resting. That's great, okay? Everybody's modifying. Okay, we went upper body. Now we go lower body, legs. For our leg exercise, we have 2 options. Option number 1 is a march. Option number 2 is a step. Let me walk you through these. Sit up tall. Activate your core muscles first. Tighten those core muscles and then activate the leg. That's really important. Core and then leg. So if you're doing option 1, which is fantastic, slowly elevate, slowly lift, and slowly lower. Slow, slow. Option 2, up, out, like you're stepping over a threshold. If I put a wooden, I'm so sorry, like a wooden plank there, you're stepping over that wooden plank and in. Now, tighten your core. Everybody's modifying. Everybody's doing this differently. Just make sure your core is activated first before the leg. It always starts at the core and it always starts at the shoulder blades. It's always a minute on each side, unless I tell you something different for that day, but you're doing great. All right, one more, you're doing fantastic. Oh, great job. Switch sides. Activate the core and then the leg. Either march or step. Find what works for you. Everybody is different. If we were together, some people are slow, some are fast, some are marching, some are stepping, okay? Just tighten those core muscles. We've got this, okay? Don't quit, we've got this. Just over 10 seconds left. You've got this with me, okay? Okay, we've got one more. You got this. Oh, amazing job. That was so good. All right, we're doing good already. We did the arms, the legs. Now we're going back to the arms again. Every day we transition to a passing, okay? So take your pillowcase and either roll it up or scrunch it up, either or. And what we're going to do here is we're going to bring our arms in front and we're going to squeeze the heck out of that pillowcase. Squeeze it while we open our arms and squeeze our shoulder blades. And then guess what? Bring it in, pass it. Squeeze, pass. Now, if you haven't gotten started, go ahead and jump in here. Really make sure that you squeeze the heck out of that pillowcase. Squeeze it. Everybody's modifying. Everybody's doing something different. Some people are slower. Some people are lower. Just try your best. Make sure you breathe. Don't hold your breath, okay? If you're holding your breath, then count out loud. Squeeze that pillowcase. Squeeze it. There's so much research on grip strength for independence. So squeeze that pillowcase. We need our grip strength, okay? One more on each side. You've got this. Don't quit. You got this. I know you can do it. Last one, okay? Oh, amazing job. So good. Now we go to posture, okay? Hang in there with me. There's 15 exercises a day. So we're still on round 1, but you've got this. For posture, we're going to incorporate our butt muscles because those butt muscles help us stand up. Those are hip extensors, okay? So if we don't have our butt, we're gonna be collapsing. We need our butt. That's why. Okay, so for our butt, 2 options. Option 1 is squeeze it. Like I put a quarter on your chair before you came to class and you squeeze your butt cheeks 3 to 5 seconds, that's perfect. Some days we'll be just doing that. Some days we'll add the toes if you want the ankles. Today we're gonna start with clamshells. So our feet are together. You're kind of forward in your chair. Your legs are gonna fall apart. And you're gonna bring them together and you're gonna squeeze your butt cheeks. Squeeze, okay? So I'm gonna reset our timer. Legs are out. Legs are in and squeeze. You can squeeze your legs and your butt. Just keep that core activated. You're not collapsed, right? Activate. Out, in, squeeze. Take a break if you need it. Stop and rest if you need it, okay? In, squeeze. Out, in. You don't need the arms. I'm just moving my arms so you can see what we're doing. You're doing so good. One more, okay? In, squeeze. Oh, amazing job. That was so good. Our last exercise of round 1. We did upper body, lower body, core, posture, and now we're doing coordination. Coordination is so difficult. All right, this is where I need you to laugh and smile because we're all gonna be screwing up and doing something different. 2 options. Option number 1 is arm circles. Now you can go low, medium, high. You can go small, you can go big. That's up to you. Option 2 is to take your poi. You're gonna be holding on the inside so that the knot is on the outside. We're gonna be extending our arm out and we're gonna try to spin it. Now when you spin it, a lot of it comes into the wrist. See my wrist? If you have a wrist injury, you might need to modify and try to do your whole arm or just go into your arm circles, okay? So I'm gonna jump in. Now, try your best, smile, laugh. It's okay if you get hit in the head, just laugh, smile, and try your best. If you want to switch to the arm circles, that's amazing. Tighten your core. Try your best, okay? Everybody's different. Smile, laugh. Give yourself grace if you're screwing up. You got this. We're already almost done. 10 more seconds. Almost done. Oh, fantastic job. Try to switch arms. Sometimes people can do one side and not the other. So they do arm circles on one side and the pillow on the other. Find what works for you. We're trying to spin or we're doing arm circles. Both are fantastic. Tighten the core, sit up tall. Smile, and if you screw up, that's okay. If you let go and it goes flying across the room, kind of laugh about it. You've got this, okay? You've got this. Maybe take a break if you need it. Maybe your goal is to get 2 revolutions at a time. 1, 2. I did it. 1, 2. Maybe you want to build it up from there. 3, 4. But we're almost done, okay? Few more seconds. Amazing job. So that was the end of round 1. Good job. Round 2, we start with our arms again. Every day it's arms, legs, posture coordination, okay? So we start with those arms. We are going to set, press, circle. What the heck is that? Well, so you always take your arm, your pillowcase at shoulder width. We bring it in. Start with the scapulas. Squeeze, then pull. Your elbows are not up and they're not down. They're halfway. We're squeezing the scapulas and then pulling. From here, we're going to make a circle. So you can face me. I'm turning so that you can see me. Okay, so we're going straight up, forwards, and when you're forwards, you're rounding your shoulder blades, down and back. And what are we doing? We are making a circle, okay? So here, I'm gonna jump in with you. Try your best, okay? Everybody's doing this differently. Up, forwards, down and back. Now, pull that pillowcase the whole time. Pull it like you're ripping it, okay? If this is easy for you, do not go faster. Instead, pull harder. If this is difficult for you, that's okay. Take away your tension or maybe take breaks. Just make sure that you're activating your back muscles by squeezing them. And then when you come forwards, round them. So when I say round, I mean you're taking your shoulder blades and you're rounding them apart, okay? Every time we do our pulling exercise, it's always a minute, okay? Every time. Only 2 more, okay? Last one. Oh, fantastic. Oh my gosh, I feel that so much. That's why we go to legs now. Give your arms a break. We're going to the legs. Thank goodness, right? Okay, so for our legs, we are going to do 2 options. Option 1 is to activate your core and kick your leg. I'm extending it up, so I just want to show you from the side. We're extending. Okay, that's it. Just go slow, slow, slow. Okay, option 1. Option 2 is not to just extend it, just so you can see me, but we're also bringing it out and in. Out and in. So core. Now you can also go up, out, in, down. That's fine. Or you can just go out and in. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. I would love for you to activate your core and then your leg. Now, real quick, everybody's different. Some people are slow. Some people are higher. Some people are lower. So everybody's different. If we were in class, everybody would be different. So it's okay to modify. Everybody is. Activate your core first. Core. It cannot be leg, it has to be core first. Core, your abdominals. Last one, abdominals first. It has to start there. Oh, fantastic. Switch sides with me. Core, then leg. Remember, you're either kicking or you're going out and in. If you're going out and in, maybe you're not stopping. Maybe you're just going back and forth like a windshield wiper. Everybody's different. Remember your core. You've got this. I believe in you. You can do this, okay? We only have a few more. You're doing awesome. Oh, last one. Oh, fantastic job. So good. That was the legs. We're going back to the arms. Now, anytime we pick up the pillowcase, you can do this in standing, remember? It's just put your safety first. So back to the pillowcase. Now, we did so good with our passing here. We're gonna go to passing overhead in a rainbow. Let me show you real quick. So my hands are up and I'm gonna make a big rainbow, right? And I'm squeezing my shoulder blades and I'm squeezing the heck out of this. Squeezing it, and then I'm passing it. Squeeze. Now, you can go ahead and get started with me if you like. Some people's rainbow is here, okay? Some people's rainbow is here. So everybody's rainbow is at a different height, but I just want you to make sure that you're squeezing your pillowcase and you're sitting up tall for your core. Try your best to squeeze your shoulder blades and back. Everybody's doing their own modification. If something causes you pain, please don't do it or modify. You've got this. You're doing so good. Squeeze that pillowcase. We only have about 10 more seconds. Oh, amazing job. Oh, that was so good. Now we're going to posture. You're like, Elizabeth, don't worry, we've got this. Every round, it's 5 exercises because it's 15 total. I'll walk you through it. So for our posture, we did our butt. Now we're going to our neck. This is because when we have rounded shoulders, our head is just falling. And our head is about 10 pounds, 8 to 10. That's a lot of strain. We need to strengthen our neck muscles, strengthen them. So we're going to do what's called chin tucks. Now a chin tuck is not up and it's not down. If I do my chin tuck down, that's not going to fix my posture, is it? That's not going to fix posture, okay? This is a chin tuck. You take your chin and you bring it back. So I'm lining up my ear with my shoulder. Okay, and then we're gonna jet it like a turtle and back. Now you can jump in with me. If it's awkward, just try your best. We'll do this for practice as we go. We're holding it anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds based on your endurance. Go at your own pace. Some people's chin tucks, well, everybody's chin tucks are gonna look different. I'm only to the side so you can see me. We're almost there, okay? Turtle and tuck. Turtle and tuck. Amazing job. So, so good. All right. We're back to spinning or arm circles, okay? This time when we spin or arm circle, we're on an angle. So I'm about 45 degrees, my arm. My arm is not to the side and it is not in front, it is halfway. Number one option is arm circles. That's fantastic. Option two is spinning. So you're taking your pillowcase on the bottom, okay? And you're spinning it around in a circle. Maybe you're getting 2 revelations and be like, yes, 3, 4, everybody's different, okay? Remember, every exercise is a minute, so it's the same duration. So as we go along, so we're spinning or arm circles on an angle. You're smiling, especially if you throw it or hit yourself or drop it. You're smiling about it because that is the key to having fun with exercise and for self-compassion, right? All right, you've got this. A lot of it's in the wrist. So if you have wrist injuries, then try to do your whole arm or switch over to circles. Almost there, about 5 more seconds. Oh, thank goodness, right? Arm circles or spinning on an angle. We're not in front, we're not on the side, we're on an angle. You're trying your best. Coordination. As you get better, it's not going to be in the wrist, it's going to be in the arm, but some people start with the wrist, okay? Tighten your core. Try your best. You're fantastic. You're doing so good. We have 15 seconds left. We're almost there. 5 more seconds. Oh, thank goodness, right? Well, good news. That was round 2 out of 3. Round 3 out of 3. You're amazing for being here. We're gonna go back to our set, pull, circle, but now instead of going forwards, we're going to go backwards. So I'm gonna turn so that you can see me. You do this exercise straight on, okay? So our pillowcase is at our chest. Our arms are not up and they're not down, they're halfway. We are setting our scapulas first. So squeeze the scapulas first, then pull. So set and then pull, like you're trying to rip your pillowcase apart. After you do that, we're going down, forwards, up, and back in a pain-free range. So maybe your circle's lower, maybe it's not as high, and you're going at your own pace. Don't hold your breath. If you're holding your breath, count out loud. If this is easy for you, squeeze or pull harder. Rip that pillowcase. If this is hard for you, take breaks. Reduce the resistance on that pillowcase. Everybody's different. But please, for all of us, go slow. And for all of us, tighten our core muscles. We've got 5 more seconds. You've got this. Oh my gosh. You're amazing. Great job. That was the arms. Now we go to the legs. So I'm going to go to the side so that you can see me again. We're going to do what's called a mud slide. So watch first, please. I'm going to march. Well, first off, I'm going to tighten my core, right? Core, march, extend, and I'm going to take my heel and pretend like there's mud, and I'm going to slide that mud back. Okay, core, march, kick, slide. It's a march, kick, slide. That's why it's called a mud slide. I'm gonna go ahead and have you jump in with me. It's always a minute on each leg. Tighten your core, march, kick, slide. Okay, now everybody's doing it differently. Maybe your mud slides are smaller. Just try your best. For all of us, tighten your core. You're doing awesome. You've got this, okay? You've got this. We're almost there, about 15 more seconds. Two more, okay? Last one. Oh, amazing job. Switch sides. You got this, okay? I'm only turning so you can see me. You can do this straight on, okay? Tighten your core, then march, kick, slide. Tighten your core. These are mud slides, okay? March, kick, slide. Tighten your core first. Everybody's different. Some people are doing small mud slides, some are bigger. You've got this though. Keep up the hard work. I know you can do this. "15 more seconds. You can do this, okay? Awesome job. So good. All right, you're rocking it. Back to our pillowcase again. We're going to do passing with a rotation or chest expansion. So take a minute to watch, please. So actually, option A is to repeat your chest expansion where you're opening and passing. That's amazing. Go ahead and resume that. Or option B is to add a rotation. Now, once again, if you've had, or not once again, but if you've had any spinal surgeries and you're not supposed to twist, continue in front, okay? But here's the rotation part. Instead of just passing to the side, we're going to rotate our whole shoulder. So our whole body is going to be to the side now, okay? So I'm going to open up my arm to the side. Now, my back arm is at the wall and my front arm is towards you. Now, maybe your chair is in the way, so you're going about here. That's okay. Try your best. We're going to rotate and you're going to feel a stretch and squeeze that back scapula. Then, guess what? Pass and rotate. So now my shoulders are facing this way. One hand is in front of the room, one hand is in the back of the room. And I'm going to go back and forth. We're going to tighten our core. Oh my gosh, this is so good for us. Okay, we're going to do a minute as always. So open up, rotate, pass, rotate, and pass. Tighten your core muscles, sit up tall. Squeeze your pillowcase, squeeze it. If this is too much to remember, don't worry about it. Just try your best. Just try. Maybe you're doing only one component, that's okay. Just try your best. Everybody's doing this differently. Everybody's modifying. Tighten those core muscles. Make sure you breathe. got this. We're almost done. One more. You've got this. Oh. Amazing job. That was so good. All right, we are going back to our posture. So we have 2 exercises left for today. 2. So for posture, we're going back to our butt muscles. Remember, we even need those to stand up. Those butt muscles are your hip extensors, okay? So 2 options. Either just squeeze your butt cheeks, which is awesome. Or number 2 for today is clamshells. So our feet are together, our legs are falling out, or you're pushing them out. You're breathing them in, not breathing, bringing them in, and squeezing your butt cheeks and squeezing those legs. Okay, we're going in and out, or you're just squeezing. Some of our sessions we'll do the ankles, some days we'll just do the butt. But you've got this. Remember, you're sitting up tall, please. We're not collapsed. We're trying to sit up tall. You're doing so good. Keep it up, okay? You're here. Just being here is amazing. Just being here is awesome. You're doing awesome. We have 10 more seconds, okay? Fantastic job. You did so good with that. Guess what? Our last exercise, coordination. And we're spinning again. And this is why, because it requires a lot of coordination. Now, if you're doing arm circles and you're getting tired, it's hard. Maybe you're gonna do 5 and then rest. 5 and then rest, okay? But the spinning poi is so good for us. That's why we're doing it. We're going back to our angle, okay? So we're not doing this to the side or in front. We're going halfway. We're gonna go ahead and try our best to spin. And maybe you're doing it loose and slow. That's great. And maybe you're going fast, and that's great too. I'm gonna kind of loosen up and go bigger this time. And actually that makes it harder. So maybe you're gonna do 3 of them and then rest. And 3 and then rest, okay? Everybody's doing it differently. If we were in class, we would all be doing it differently. We would all be smiling. We might be hitting each other. And saying, I'm sorry, and saying, that's okay, we're all trying, we're all here to try. Please, I'm always checking our timer, please activate your core muscles. In other words, don't collapse, okay? Oh, fantastic job. Switch sides. You're gonna see some classes, I'm just gonna go fast, okay? But everybody's doing it differently. When I go slow, I'm letting the momentum move this. I'm taking a big, big swing with the pillowcase. And the smaller, I don't know, sometimes it's different for each person, but try your best. I'm gonna go small again, just to show you the differences. But tighten your core muscles. I'm gonna go back to big just to show you that you can modify this. Take a break if you need it. Tighten your core muscles though. If anything causes you pain, modify it. Almost there, a few more seconds. 2, oh my. Fantastic job. That was the end of round 3. You did it today. Great job. Congratulations, you finished day 1. That is huge because you came You showed up, you decided to try this. It is not easy. Today is not a lot longer, but today's a little bit longer because of the explanation. But every day I'm going to repeat a lot because that way it soaks in. And sometimes people need, 3-week break between, which we don't prefer. But which brings me back to, it's a 15-day challenge, but it's not meant to be 15 days in a row. So take your time. Maybe you're going to do this challenge on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. And that's great. Put yourself on a schedule and don't necessarily always give yourself a choice as much as just make it part of your routine. It's Tuesday morning, this time I just do it, right? I don't think about it. I just do it. Make it a habit. But don't put pressure on yourself to do it every single day in a row. And that's why there's a lot of repetition. But be really proud of yourself. You did it. Day 1 is not easy. Now, another thing I want to say before we go, a fantastic resource is in the description below are a bunch of meditations. I highly recommend you try it. Just try 5 to 10 minutes a day of meditation. It is grounding, deep breathing, intentions. Try it. I guarantee you, if you do, it will be life-changing. And I would love for you to just give it a shot. And the first few times are going to be really difficult, but persevere and try it. I guarantee you it will be so life-changing to help you with anxiety, stress, tremors, balance. Just try it. They're all free. Everything's free with me, right? The other thing I want to say before we go is the best way to support these free resources is under the video to press the button like, if you like it, of course. Subscribe to the channel and share them with others. And this is because the reason I highlight this, and I hate when people do, but the reason I have to is if it gets attention or traffic, like comments, for example, it triggers to YouTube that there's traffic there. If people Google, exercise challenges, I'm one of the videos that pop up and I don't get buried because of the traffic. So please like the video, subscribe, share, comment. I love to read comments and respond. My link to Patreon is below if you wanted to input $1, $3, $5 a month, or even just join for free. That's also linked below. But beyond all those things, come back. Try this with me. Just a pillowcase. I know you can do this. Little steps together, we can make some big gains.